Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for January 24th, 2026. We've got a full random kingdom as it is Saturday, and at a glance it looks pretty weak. Well, maybe Ride comes to the rescue. So yeah, the issue I'm immediately noticing is the lack of draw. Trashing wise, we got Temple, Expand. Displace isn't trashing, but it can be used as thinning. The only draw is Ride, and that's a pretty expensive way to draw cards. Having Specialist on the board could help with that a bit, since you rather than needing to buy one Ride per card, you want to increase your hand size by you can potentially buy one card per two cards you want to increase your hand size by. So that's a little bit more favorable. Like, you do have to collide it with Specialist though for that to work. Plus actions is also just Specialist. Oh, and Coin of the Realm, which I completely forgot about on a board the other day. It didn't end up mattering, but I probably should have gotten one or two whenever that was, a day or two ago. And then gains we do have Bridge Troll, Specialist, Haggler, and then also Displace and Expand. Like, there's a lot of gain. There's a lot of payload on the board. There's just not a lot of deck control. One thing about Bridge Troll is it doesn't demand very much draw in order to go off. So possibly the goal will be to get thin and play a bunch of Bridge Trolls and then pile out from there. And that wouldn't take too many purchases of Ride. The problem is that Ride requires you have money. That doesn't get discounted by Bridge Troll. So even with all your Bridge Trolls down, you're still going to have some way to generate econ if you're going to like add the draw, which is pretty awkward. I mean, if we look at ways to generate money, there's treasures, which mostly not really going to want. I guess Coin of the Realm, like, potentially is not too bad, but it's also only one. Like, it's very, as money payload, it's very inefficient. Haggler is a bit better, but Haggler has its own problems interacting with Bridge Troll. I mean, I guess Bridge Troll doesn't. Maybe that's not true. Bridge Troll doesn't really make Haggler worse exactly. If you don't get to, well, no, it can't. Sorry, no, that's not true. It definitely can make it worse because you don't get the gains if you want them. But here, I'm not sure that you do want them. I guess is what I actually mean. Like, how often are you going to want to buy a thing and then get a cheaper thing on this board? Maybe not too often. I guess I could see, like, okay, you need a little bit of money, so you take like a gold thing. Maybe. So, yeah, this is going to be messy for sure. Probably do need to play with Temple because all of the other trashing options are single card, and that's just on the slow side. We could just go Temple Ride if we want to try to avoid silver. I don't know if avoiding silver is realistic. It probably isn't. Temple Ride could still be better just from the perspective of like cycling the deck more quickly, and the silver doesn't do much if you collide it with Temple anyway. I think I'm going to take the Temple at the very least. He said. Looks like the bot has a 5-2, which is probably not going to be great. if the bot is opening Bridge Troll, as seems likely, that does push me in the direction of Ride, because it's all the more likely that I just can't hit 5 regardless. Yeah. Oh, I got displaced. Okay, well, never mind. Okay. I think I go ahead and take a Bridge Troll. That we are also, until we get specialists into the deck. There's also going to be terminal space issues. Can't talk. A Bridge Troll only presents half of those issues, so. And unfortunately, here we can't afford a Ride if we want to trash Copper, and we do want to trash Copper. I mean, overall, I mean, I can't really complain about that shuffle, but just would have been nice. Okay, so next turn we have Bridge Troll and 2 estates, so we're probably just buying Ride anyway. And then the turn after that, we'll have like the 5 coppers in our deck and the 2 estates and the temple. And if we have 2 horses, we're reasonably likely to be able to pick up a 5. We're quite likely to be able to pick up a 5. The only way we wouldn't is if we drew Bridge Troll, 3 copper, 2 estate. No. Well, no, that's not true. If we saw neither of the horses, yeah, whatever. I think it's fine. Oh, I forgot about Coin of the Realm again when I was saying Specialist is the only plus actions. I still would prefer to get the Ride and try to get another 5, specifically a Specialist. Okay. This is exactly the scenario that I was saying, like, we don't see any horses or anything, and great. Well, next turn, we should still be able to have a decent turn as long as we find our, well, we're guaranteed to find our Bridge Troll. Okay, yeah. All right, so now so the awkward thing here is that what we really want now is another Bridge Troll to alternate, but we're not guaranteed to draw it. We also kind of want Specialist. I think I'm just going to take the Bridge Troll and hope for the best. Okay. So Specialist. Do we want a Coin of the Realm? We probably do. Do we want 2 of them? But do we want a Coin of the Realm now? I mean, it would let us play Bridge Troll and Temple. So, yeah, I think we want at least 1. We do probably want 2 overall. I just don't know if we want them now. Yeah, I'll say yes. Okay, this is fine. We can get another Ride. Now the question is, do we play this again or do we gain a copy? I think it's play again because that way we can afford A specialist or a bridge troll. I think I'm going to go with another specialist. Okay, so now we can, if we play this again, we can gain like another bridge troll specialist pair. That still looks good. What is going on here? Okay. Specialist the bridge troll. We're definitely gonna call one coin. Okay, I'm just gonna see what happens if we play this again and again. All right. A lot of buys. What we don't have is a lot of money. Yeah, but there's no way that it's better to gain a bridge troll there, I don't think. We could not trash in order to buy ride, but I don't think that actually makes sense. I'm actually wondering about getting a gold here, just like a gold to be able to afford to buy rides. And then some bridge trolls and some specialists. I think 3 bridge trolls and 2 specialists. And yeah, the pile out is coming. Okay, so specialist, play specialist, play bridge troll, play that again. If we play the specialist again, we can double play the gold, which, let's look at what that looks like. That looks like we can buy 3 rides. Wait, we have 6 buys? We're 1 gain short of just winning the game right here. Bot has 1 bridge troll in play. And it gained a bridge troll. I think those are the only bridge trolls it has, though. And does it have any specialists? I guess it does, because it just specialisted a bridge troll. Gaining a bridge troll doesn't help because we convert one form of a gain into a different gain. Gaining a specialist, though, means we win. Yeah, honestly... And we didn't even need the dang gold. Oh, wait, hold up. The bot has points. Whoops. Okay, fine. So we are gonna do this. I don't think we need more of this stuff, particularly. I think having this stuff down... Well, the problem is we're not going to... If we buy a bunch of rides, we're not going to trigger a shuffle. So it's a little bit of an awkward spot. I mean, we can just buy double province, for sure. Or 6 duchies. 6 duchies probably actually makes more sense. In which case, do we gain the specialist rather than double playing the gold? Six duchies gets us to 23 points. And then the pilot would be 2 duchies, coin of the realm. Well, I guess lowering the specialist doesn't actually help us particularly. We also go 2 provinces and 4 duchies. If we double play the gold. Oh. I think I'm going to go with that. All right, now we have our 6 gains and we have the points lead. So we can empty piles without losing. Yeah, I mean, Bridge Troll. I have no idea why the bot had so many coins of the realm. Also didn't trash as much, despite getting like a displace and an extra temple. Don't really know why. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to do a bit more with the ride stuff. If I'd been about to trigger a shuffle, then on that previous turn, I think triple ride would totally have been like a reasonable option. But as it was, yeah, it was going to just take too long to see the horses. But yeah, I think it would have been nice to, you know, feel like got to do a little bit more with the deck. But like, this is the thing about Bridge Troll, I guess, is it's so strong even when you don't have deck control. So obviously not like the fastest kingdom because of the weak trashing and the weak deck control, but Bridge still makes like the end state, you know, look quite powerful. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.